Timeout, Freedom Cowboys. This is a 30-second timeout.
Check, check. Testing. Testing. Come on, man. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on.
Tristan Martone's pass intended for Malachi Fletcher is incomplete. 4th down.
All right, we are back here at McGuckin Park. Apologize about that, having internet issues.
Oliver Johnson set to punt.
As well as a few computer
Sims
issues.
set to return.
Cowboys currently set to punt away. And a great kick. I believe it's Maynard. Ball be returned. Looks like number 4, Spackman.
Jakyle Sims' return is good for 10 yards.
Correction, Jakyle Sims with the return.
Set to take over on the 50-yard line.
Spackman number 6, Sims number 4. So Spackman did not get to go tonight. So correction on all the other things I said. There you go. Score still sitting at Cowboys 14, Ezekiel 7. Ezekiel with a 1st and 10, but the 49-yard line. Shelton is in the shotgun. Gives to Sims, and Sims is going to get pitch. He's going to pitch it back. And we're looking at a flag at the horn to end the first quarter.
Flag on the field.
And we'll get the call.
During the play, we got illegal helmet contact on blue. That's a 15-yard penalty.
Freedom Cowboys.
Automatic.
So an
You
automatic.
can talk now, Coach.
So an automatic 1st down for the Knights, and they'll march the ball off. But that will be the end of the first quarter.
Automatic 1st down for the Ezekiel.
Freedom leads a close one here at McGuckin Park, 14-7 over the Ezekiel Academy Knights. This is the Goolesby and Young Extreme Game of the Week right here on 8-Man Extreme. It's brought to you by Jason Goolesby and J.D. Young of Blackwell Realty. They bring passion, knowledge, excellence, and experience to the table when it comes to real estate. And with millions in sales this year already, the two would love the opportunity to put their skills to work for you. Yes, you can buy. Yes, you can sell. And yes, they can help. You can reach Jason Goolesby at 615-784-8687 and J.D. Young at 615-486-1121. Also presented by Complete Wealth Management and Complete Real Estate, your one-stop shop for financial coaching and asset management. Fairlife Core Power Protein, work hard, recover harder. Brent Atkinson with White Card Realtors, the Realty Group, and by Sutton Pools. Fiberglass pools done right. You can reach Brian Sutton at 931-624-4027. Getting set to resume action here at McGuckin Park. It's the Freedom Cowboys and Ezekiel Academy Knights.
Flag on the field.
We will get a flag and we'll get the call.
False start penalty goes against the Ezekiel Knights. First down and 15.
Well, maybe
coming
not.
up.
Oh, apologize about that. Hard count for Shelton.
We had a neutral zone violation on the defense. It's a 5-yard penalty. Replay first down.
Encroachment penalty goes against the Freedom Cowboys. First down and 10 coming up.
So neutral zone infraction on the Cowboys gave the Knights 5 yards back. It'll take them back to the original line of scrimmage, bring up first and 10. Shelton takes the snap. He's going to go deep, looking for Sims. Ball's in the air. They competed for it. Now Sims says he came down with it. Let's look at the replay.
Pass to Sims is complete.
They're going to call it complete on the field, but let's look.
20 on the play.
Jakyle Sims went for the jump ball. With Carr. Let's look at it one more time. What a great job by Sims to go get the ball. Give us to Spells. Correction, no. Give us to Davis. And Davis will lose 3. It'll bring up a second down and 13. Shelton, give to Spells up the middle. Tripped up by the first man. Second man made sure he was down. So Knights get deep into Cowboys territory, now facing a 3rd and 10.
Rise up, Cowboys fans. It's 3rd down.
Appreciate y'all tuning in to the Goolesby and Young Extreme Game of the Week here from McGuckin Park in Huntsville, Alabama. James Shannon on the call. Now they'll go with a pistol formation. Shelton is back. Give to Spells. Up the middle. Spells trying to push his way. He might get back up to the original line of scrimmage. Now Ezekiel did kick an extra point on the first touchdown.
No gain on the play, 4th down.
Which begs the question, what's the decision here? And they got to go for it. So 4th and 10. Ball is spotted right now at the 17-yard line.
Up, Cowboys fans. It's 4th down.
Knights trying to tie the ball game up. Cowboys looking for their 2nd consecutive drive with a goal line stand. Shelton takes the snap. Play fake. Going deep, looking for Sims in the end zone, incomplete. Broken up by Carr.
For Jakyle Sims is incomplete.
Let's look at the play there by Carr.
First down and 10, Freedom Cowboys.
Cowboys do get the turnover. Sims, just a jump ball with Carr, and Carr won this one. Sims won earlier, Carr won this one when it counted. And it'll bring up a Freedom Cowboys 1st and 10. First and 10, Freedom. Man in motion. Johnson will take the snap. Play fake. Keeper up the middle. Stuffed by the Knights defense.
Tristan Martone on the carry.
Correction, Martone
on
the carry. They're working Martone out of the Wildcat a little bit. And Martone at 8. Johnson at 9. Can get just a little bit confusing. But it'll bring up a 2nd down. They'll actually say he got a gain of 2, so 2nd and 8. Ball is spotted at the 19. Quick screen out to the side. Ball's on the ground, and Sims got it. Jakyle Sims comes up with it. Let's look at the replay. Quick wide receiver screen. And it was intended for Lorio.
Recovered by the Ezekiel Knights. 1st down.
And he got it. Couple steps. Ball's on the ground. And Sims comes up with it. And it'll bring up a 1st and 10 for Ezekiel. Freedom with 2 straight drives with goal line stands.
1st down and 15.
But both drives for Ezekiel started on the other side of the 50. This time they start at about the 15. Shelton fires, incomplete, intended for Grant rather.
2nd down and 10 coming
But
up.
behind him, couldn't haul it in. It'll bring up a 2nd down. Of course, several other games happening across the South tonight. We'll try to keep you updated as we can. A couple other games you can watch. Of course, you got Evangel Christian at Southern Prep. That's over on the Evangel Athletics YouTube channel. And then you also have Franklin Christian hosting Grace Baptist on the FCA Athletics Facebook page or YouTube channel. Carry here by Davis, and nothing doing.
Tackle made by Oliver Johnson behind the line.
Oliver Johnson, the quarterback, gets in there on defense, makes the stop, gets a huge loss.
Rise up, Cowboys fans.
And it'll bring up a 3rd down and 13.
3rd down.
Just under 8 minutes to go in the 2nd quarter. Cowboys lead the Knights 14-7. Game started out quick. Scoring drives scoring drive for Ezekiel, scoring drive for Freedom. Ezekiel forced to turn it over. Freedom scored, and since then, just turnover on downs. Carry there by Ezekiel. We'll see if we can't get a number. That's going to be number 1, Davis, and nothing doing. The Knights will face their 2nd consecutive 4th down. Correction, their 3rd consecutive 4th down inside Freedom Red Zone. Cowboys have come up with the stop the last 2 times. Now on 4th down, the last drive, you had Shelton trying to go deep to Sims. Of course, Spackman not in the lineup tonight. Dealing with some injury issues, big loss for Ezekiel. Freedom pretty healthy across the board. Shelton is going to take the snap. Pressured. Hit. Ball's on the ground. And that's going to be number 18, Lorio. Lorio is gone. Oh, my gosh.
TJ Lorio on the sack, fumble on the return.
Oh, my gosh.
TJ Lorio in for the Freedom Cowboys.
And let's see.
Touchdown.
Did not realize the video had gone off. Let's look at the replay. You can see Lorio celebrating there at the end of the play. Basically, DNs for Freedom came in, rocked Shelton. Shelton lost the ball. Freedom's TJ Lorio able to scoop and score. Took it about 65 yards. For the Freedom touchdown.
Freedom Cowboys to attempt the 2-point conversion.
Freedom looking for the 2-point conversion. And 2-point is no good.
Freedom Cowboys 2-point.
That'll put your score at Freedom Cowboys 20, Ezekiel Academy 7.
20.
That's a big 13-point swing in favor of the Cowboys. And this is the Goolesby and Young Extreme Game of the Week right here on 8-Man Extreme. Welcome back to McGuckin Park here in Huntsville, Alabama. Maynard set to kick it away, and it's deep. Sims is back to return. Sims will get a return. Just outside the end zone is where he picks the ball up. Makes one man miss initially, but eventually brought down by that same defender. Carpenter with the tackle.
Take over from their own 20-yard
so Ezekiel will take over deep in their own territory, about the 20-yard line. Like I mentioned before the break, a big 13-point swing in favor of Freedom. Instead of it being a 14, potentially a 14-13 or a 14-14, maybe even 15-14. Instead, now it's 20-7. Ninth's looking to get it going. Shelton is the quarterback. He's in the shotgun, flanked by Spells. Shelton takes the snap. Dump it past. Pass is dumped out. Actually, that's Spears. Wesley Spear, unable to haul in the pass.
Spears, incomplete. Second down and 10 remaining.
Incomplete. It'll bring up a second down. Like I mentioned, several games happening across the South. Tonight, some of them being broadcast. Of course, we had last Saturday off, but not tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be in Greenville, South Carolina. It'll be Cary Christian out of Cary, North Carolina, taking on the Greenville Hurricanes. We'll be live. Actually, it's Spartanburg, South Carolina. We'll be live tomorrow evening. Give here. Looks like Davis. Davis with a small gain, maybe 4. It'll bring up a third down.
On your feet, Cowboys fans. It's third down.
Ezekiel facing a third down. Take a look over from Evangel and Southern Prep. In the second quarter, it's Evangel Christian 27, Southern Prep nothing.
Heat Heat timeout on the field. This will be a 30-second timeout.
Heat timeout, which is something they do here in Alabama high school football. 30-second heat timeout at different intervals in the game. So like I said, Evangel Christian 27, Southern Prep nothing currently in the second quarter. And then up in Franklin, it's Franklin Christian and Grace Baptist. And Franklin Christian currently leads Grace Baptist 14-0 and just got the ball in the first quarter. Correction, the second quarter. I believe it's the second. Nope, that's the first quarter. So Franklin Christian leads Grace Baptist 14-0. And Evangel Christian leads Southern Prep 27-0. So a couple broadcasted games happening across state man football here in the South. Shelton, give to Davis, nothing doing.
Handoff goes to Brandon Davis. Tackle made by Oliver Johnson and Elijah Appleton.
And that'll bring up
fourth down and 12. Correction, fourth down and 10.
That'll bring up in Ezekiel, fourth down and 10. Of course, up in Mount Juliet, it's the Tennessee Heat hosting Franklin Classical in a SEC North Division matchup. Currently in the second quarter, Tennessee Heat leads Franklin Classical 20-0. Tennessee Heat with a win tonight would clinch the #1 seed in the North already. And Franklin Classical, Tri-Cities Christian would determine the second seed in the North. Great punt there by Ezekiel. Ball's going to bounce inside the 50. And will not quite get
Kyle
there.
Sims on the punt.
Still inside Evangel territory. I'm sorry, Ezekiel
set to take over
territory.
at Ezekiel's 47-yard line.
Ball will be
First
spotted
down.
at the 47. It'll be a Freedom first down. 1st and 10 here in the second quarter. Coming up on 5 minutes remaining. They lead the Knights 20-7. Of course, after the game tonight, be sure to go follow. Let's say their Facebook name exactly. Martone with the carry. Good hard run. Correction, Johnson with the carry.
Second down and 10.
Good hard run. It'll bring up a second down and 10. Ball is carried up the middle.
Tristan Martone up the middle.
Martone. Short gain, they'll call it 5. It'll bring up
3rd and 5.
a Freedom third down. Man in motion is Johnson. Martone, give to Johnson up the middle. Good hard run. Now he was met, and I don't know if he got enough. Good hard run by Johnson. And not enough.
4th and inches on the play.
They'll mark it 4th and inches. They didn't pull out the index card, but they probably could have. Cowboys just need a football length to convert. Martone with the carry, and he was met in the backfield and stuffed.
Tristan Martone is tackled in the backfield.
He might not have gotten enough for the first down.
Brings up a turnover.
They didn't. They're going to mark it a turnover. Let's look at the replay. Martone with the carry. You had Johnson in motion. Martone met by Spells. Stopped him in the backfield, and a turnover on downs. Ezekiel with a chance. Here just under 3 minutes to go in the second quarter. They've got a chance to make it a one-score game. Of course, Freedom does get the ball after the half. But Ezekiel could at least put a dent in the lead here. So halftime, we'll step aside just for a couple moments, try to gather some scores together from across the South, 8-man football. Tonight we'll do it just a little bit different for the Fairlife Core Power Protein post-game report. You'll head over to our Instagram Live, and that is where you'll head over to Instagram at 8Man Extreme. We'll be putting the post-game report on Instagram Live tonight. So you'll want to head over there to catch that. We'll talk to the winning coach, talk to the Core Power player of the game. Now here's the pitch to Davis. Davis looking for the edge, has speed, looking for the sideline, has it, and forced out of bounds just outside the 40. Big gain there for the Knights, and going out of bounds stops the clock.
Brandon Davis on the carry.
Great run there by Davis.
First down and 10, Ezekiel from their own, from the Freedom Cowboys, 43.
It'll bring up a first down for the Knights. Carry there by Spells.
Melvin Spells on the carry.
And he gave a couple Cowboys a little ride.
Play, second down and 10.
Loss of yardage on the play. Nope, they'll call it back at the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up second and 10. Shelton looking deep for Sims. Incomplete.
Shelton's pass intended for Jaquil Sims is broken up by Jensen MacArthur.
Broken up by number 20, Jensen MacArthur, the senior. Let's see if we didn't get the replay. Shelton with the play fake, and he was looking deep for Sims, which he's done all night. Great job of MacArthur getting his hands in there and break the pass up.
It's another third down.
It'll bring up an Ezekiel third down inside Freedom territory. Shelton takes the snap, looking deep again for Sims again. Sims, broken up. Pass is incomplete. That time looked like number 11, Will O'Neal.
Sims is incomplete. That brings up fourth down.
Let's see, there was O'Neal and one other down deep. Yeah, I would say O'Neal was the one that broke it up. Of course, Carr down there as well. So it'll force a fourth down for the Knights. Just now realizing the score is not correct. Shelton looking. Nope, he's going to carry, but not enough. Shelton trying to make it happen there.
First down and 10, Freedom Cowboys.
But it is a turnover on downs. Just over a minute and 9 remaining. Yeah, Shelton on the keeper there. Johnson with the stop.
Cowboys set to take over from their own 38-yard line.
Minute 9 remaining in the first half. Freedom Cowboys 20, Ezekiel Knight 7. It's been a very fast-paced first half. Johnson at quarterback. Lorio in motion. Johnson, he'll fire deep, looking for Lorio. It's a bullet, and just over the head of Lorio.
Pass intended for TJ Lorio is incomplete.
It looked like Lorio actually started to come in a little bit. Looked like a post. A bullet of a pass by Johnson. Great pass. Lorio started in. And just over the head. So that'll bring up a second down for the Cowboys. Cowboys will take a timeout. They're going to think over this.
Freedom Cowboys.
This is the Goolesby and Young Extreme Game of the Week right here on 8-Man Extreme. It's brought to you by Jason Goolesby and J.D. Young of Blackwell Realty. Also presented by Complete Wealth Management and Complete Real Estate, Fairlife Core Power Protein, Brent Atkinson with Wycard Realtors, the Realty Group, and by Sutton Pools. Freedom facing a 2nd and 10 here at McGuckin Park, just outside Huntsville, Alabama. They lead the Knights 20-7. Martone with the pitch to Johnson. Johnson, left-hand side, has space, makes a couple men miss. Now it's a foot race, looking for the edge on the sideline. He's got it. Forced out of bounds on the far side.
Tristan Martone's pass is completed to Oliver Johnson.
Martone with the pitch.
First down,
and he was looking for the edge,
Cowboys.
looking for the sideline, and he got it. What a run by the young man. Came from that far side in and then bounced it back out to the sideline. Looks like the last man that could have got him was Wesley Spear, and he forced him out of bounds.
Flag on the field.
But we do have a flag. It looks like it might be on the Cowboys. And issues with the referee's mic.
Holding penalty goes against the Freedom
It
Cowboys.
is holding called against the Cowboys.
That is a 10-yard penalty. Second down and 18 coming up.
Moved the Cowboys back quite a bit. 51 seconds remaining. Lorio is in motion. Johnson in the backfield. Takes the snap. Pitch to Lorio. That was Martone. Lorio on the right-hand side looking for the edge. Puts his shoulder into the first man. He'll get past the original line of scrimmage. Great run by Lorio. Freedom's going to have to get on the ball. Clock continues to run. Now coming up on 30 seconds. Cowboys would love to take a three-score lead into halftime and get the ball, get the opening second half kickoff. Johnson is now in the backfield. Man in motion is Lorio. Johnson takes the snap, looking. He'll fire deep for Lorio. Incomplete, in and out of the hands of number 18. And it will stop the clock. Martone, correction, is playing quarterback here.
That brings up a 4th down and 7.
They've got Martone chucking some long balls, but they're more line drives. I mean, it's a good pass. It's a nice pass. Not too much air, not a whole lot of chance for a defender to grab it.
Timeout, Freedom Cowboys. This is their third and final charge timeout of the half.
4th down for the Cowboys, and they'll take their final timeout of the half. And we'll step aside. This is the Goolesby and Young Extreme Game of the Week right here on 8-Man Extreme. Fourth down for the Cowboys. 4th and about 6. Martone takes the snap from the shotgun. Looking. He fires deep. That's intended for Maynard, and it's incomplete. Maynard unable to find the ball. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Now there's 10 seconds remaining in the second quarter. First half. Ezekiel down by 2 scores. They've had 3 drives stopped by this Freedom defense. If you're Coach Wilson, you got to think, hey, take a shot here. You got to try to punch the ball in. Take a couple shots with Sims, maybe. Sims has won a jump ball and lost 2. You had O'Neal, MacArthur, and Carr at defense trying to make the stops. They've got Sims wide right. Shelton is in the shotgun. Looks like a max protection setup. Man in motion is Sims, Shelton fires deep, looking for Davis. Intercepted, Cowboys. That's going to be Carr. Carr starting left, coming right. Still on his feet, not brought down. And finally near the Cowboys sidelines.
Shelton's pass intended for Brandon Davis is intercepted.
And the pass was intended for Davis. Intercepted by Carr to the
end of the second
brought
quarter.
down at the Cowboys sidelines, and that is how the first half will end.
Freedom Cowboys 20.
Now there was a flag on the play, and so the half is not over.
Flag on the play.
Ezekiel was staying on the field. Freedom started to head off. Got to wonder. Now the flag is in the backfield. Could be holding. It could be roughing the passer. I don't know that we caught anything on replay. Nope. We'll get the call.
Roughing the passer penalty goes against the Freedom Cowboys.
So it will be a roughing the passer call. Sorry, official having mic issues, but able to hear enough of the conversation on the back end to catch a roughing the passer call. So now the ball is spotted at the 30-yard line. It's 1st and 10, one untimed down for the Knights. And the pass is incomplete. And I know we missed the play there, but we'll take a look at the replay real quick.
Jones' pass intended for Brandon Davis is incomplete. That ends the second quarter. Your score, Ezekiel Knight 7.
You'll see Davis on the far right.
Cowboys 20.
Shelton wanted him. Carr on the coverage. And just pass was too short. And that is how the first half will end. we're going to step aside. This is the Goolesby and Young Extreme Game of the Week right here on 8-Man Extreme. It's brought to you by Jason Goolesby and J.D. Young of Blackwell Realty. They bring knowledge, passion, excellence, and experience to the table when it comes to real estate. And with millions in sales this year already, the two would love the opportunity to put their skills to work for all of Middle Tennessee. Yes, you can buy, and yes, you can sell, and yes, they can help. You can reach Jason Goolesby at 615-784-8687 and J.D. Young at 615-486-1121. We're also presented by Complete Wealth Management and Complete Real Estate, your one-stop shop for financial coaching and asset management. Fairlife Core Power Protein, work hard, recover harder. Brent Atkinson with Wycard Realtors, the Realty Group, and by Sutton Pools, fiberglass pools done right. You can reach Brian Sutton at 931-624-4027. We're sitting at about 9 minutes remaining here for halftime. We're going to step aside for that time. We'll come back with the second half. This is the Goolesby and Young Extreme Game of the Week right here on 8-Man Extreme. Currently getting set for the second half of action from here at McGuckin Park, outside Huntsville, Alabama. Freedom Cowboys lead Ezekiel Academy 20-7. Couple scoring updates that we have at the half. It's Tennessee Heat 34, Franklin Classical nothing. And we'll also check on the other two games being broadcasted tonight. They are broadcast, so big shout out to them. Up in Franklin, it's Franklin Christian 43, Grace Baptist 6. Of course, Grace Baptist coming off the loss to Christian Community last week at home. Franklin Christian off last week. And then the other game taking place is Evangel Christian at Southern Prep. That game currently in the third quarter. It's Evangel 41, Southern Prep nothing. Evangel Christian looking to move to 4-0 on the season and have their third straight shutout. Lightning are back in a big way this year. They don't rebuild, they reload. Of course, starting quarterback Eli Whitfield is back. Whole host of others, Hunter Atkins. They did return some guys from their national championship team last year, the same team that beat these Freedom Cowboys in the national championship. Cowboys looking to make some noise, though, sitting at 2-0 on the year. Currently ranked number 2 in the NHSA rankings. Franklin Christian was sitting at number 3. So this game, the big win against Grace is going to help. Freedom with a win, that would help. Top 3 probably stay intact. Of course, you also have Providence Christian hosting Lighthouse Christian. They'll probably win. So they should stay at number 5. And then your number 4 team, of course, number 10, Christian Community was hosting Sacred Heart. No update on that so far. Number 4 was Russell Christian. And Russell Christian was taking on North River Christian. So there's your top 5 in the NHSA national rankings. After the game, of course, we will not have all of the scores from across the South, but there is somewhere you can find those, and that is the National High School Tournament 8-Man Football Facebook page. National High School Tournament 8-Man Football. As we get set for the second half here at McGuckin Park.
Wesley Spears set to kick off for the Ezekiel.
Get the camera up and running. Cowboys will receive the opening second half kickoff. But you can go follow that Facebook page. They'll have all of your scoring updates tonight as they come in. Of course, other games happening across the South, you can catch those updates there. Cowboys struggling to pick up the kickoff. They finally do. It's Lorio. Lorio looking for the edge. Couple men to beat. He won't beat them. He'll get taken down. Around the 50-yard line, that's where Freedom will take over with the ball.
Lorio on the return.
At first, it looked like it was Malachi Fletcher trying to grab it. Lorio ended up taking possession of it.
First down.
And taking it to the 50, so it'll bring up a 1st and 10 Cowboys. James Shannon on the call here from McGuckin Park. Hopefully the new laptop will be up and running tomorrow. Yep, there's a game tomorrow in Spartanburg, South Carolina. It's the Greenville Hurricanes hosting the Cary Christian Knights out of Cary, North Carolina. We'll have the broadcast going live at 6:30 Central. Big pitch here to the right. That's Johnson on the outside. Stays in bounds. He's in. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Oliver Johnson on the carry.
Tiptoeing the sidelines. Nope, they'll call him out of bounds at the 14.
First down,
he continued to run in the end zone. Made everyone think that maybe he was still clear. But right about there, they'll say he stepped out of bounds. But a big gain on the first play of the second half for the Cowboys. It'll bring up a first down. 11.5 minutes to go. Clock is stopped. Correction, second play of the second half. Martone is in the shotgun. Lorio in motion. Low snap. Martone picks it up. Keeper up the middle. Makes the first man miss. And he'll get dropped. Looks like a 5-yard gain. It'll bring up a second down and 5, and we do have a Knight
gain of 5.
down on the field.
Injury timeout.
They'll take a look at him, and we'll step aside. This is the Goolesby and Young Extreme Game of the Week right here on 8-Man Extreme. We're back here at McGuckin Park, just outside Huntsville, Alabama. Lorio with the carry. He's in. Touchdown, Cowboys!
For the Freedom Cowboys, touchdown!
TJ Lorio puts Freedom up by 3 scores. Lorio on the jet sweep. Martone gave it to him. And a clean entry into the end zone. Cowboys will attempt a 2-point conversion.
Freedom Cowboys to attempt the 2-point conversion.
Shout out to, again, just like the Heat Lighthouse game, now you'll see just the red dot or the white square. Shout out to the pass is incomplete. 2-point conversion is no good for Freedom. Shout out to the film guy for Freedom,
For Oliver Johnson is incomplete. 2-point conversion
allowing
is
us
no
to
good.
piggyback off their signal, off their video. 2-point conversion attempt is no good. Just under 11 minutes remaining in the third quarter. We'll step aside. This is the Goolesby and Young Extreme Game of the Week right here on 8-Man Extreme. Cowboys set to kick off. Back deep to return is Davis. Maynard will handle the, nope, that's not Maynard. Kick is deep. Returned by Davis. Starting inside, going outside. Ball's on the ground. Freedom's got it. That's going to be number 17. Josiah Hull.
Josiah Hull with the pickup.
And Freedom
Freedom Cowboys
is going to get the turnover on the kickoff. You'll see right here, that wasn't even the right number for Ezekiel. Right there, ball on the ground. Hull able to scoop and make it about 10 yards before he's brought down by the special teams unit of the Knights.
First down and 10 for the Cowboys from the Ezekiel Knights 20-yard line.
First and 10 Cowboys, ball spotted right at the 20-yard line. Johnson is in the shotgun, takes the snap, looking, fired, incomplete. Davis and Maynard going for the ball.
Intended for Gavin Maynard.
And it's incomplete. It'll bring up a second down.
Brings up second.
Injured Cowboy was Maynard. He's made his way to the sidelines. To the sideline, and it'll bring up a second down and 10. Correction, first and 10. Johnson is in the shotgun. Lorio in motion. Johnson takes the snap. Option pitch to Lorio. Lorio trying to cut it up inside. Makes a couple men miss, and he'll get down. Looks like down inside the 10. Maybe right at the 10. It'll bring up a second down. Cowboys lead the Knights 26-7. 10 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Low snap. Johnson picks it up off the ground, makes a couple men miss, and he will make chicken pot pie out of chicken crap. Touchdown, Cowboys. Johnson with the keeper into the end zone. He'll put the Cowboys up by 4 scores. Low snap, lost his footing, and still put 6 on the board for the Cowboys.
Cowboys to attempt the 2-point conversion.
Cowboys will go for 2. Johnson takes the snap, looking, fires, incomplete. Two-point conversion attempt is no good. Cowboys lead the Knights 32-7. We're going to step aside. This is the Goolesby and Young Extreme Game of the Week right here on 8-Man Extreme. We're here at McGuckin Park. MacArthur set to kick it away back deep to return for Ezekiel, trying to get a number. Can't quite see from here. Cowboys lead the Knights 32-7. 2 touchdowns scored in 3 minutes for the Cowboys. They've taken control of the game. Kickoff will be returned from about the 15. Finding the sidelines. He's gone. He's got space. One man to beat. He beat him to the end zone. Touchdown. Ezekiel. Brandon Davis
touchdown.
with the kickoff return for a touchdown. And right there, you'll see the young man got a wedge, found the sideline, and it was all speed. Looks like number 17, Josiah Hull. Maybe Will O'Neal. Several Cowboys in pursuit. Davis, though, will answer the Cowboys' touchdown. Knights trying to get organized, potentially going for the 2-point here.
Ezekiel Knight set to attempt the 2-point conversion.
They will go for 2. Give to Davis. 2-point conversion attempt is no good.
Ezekiel's 2-point conversion is no good.
Well, after the kickoff return,
Ezekiel 13.
2-point conversion attempt no good.
32.
Your score, Freedom Cowboys 32, Ezekiel Knights 13. Of course, this is the Goolesby and Young Extreme Game of the Week. It's brought to you by Jason Goolesby and J.D. Young of Blackwell Realty. Also presented by Complete Wealth Management and Complete Real Estate. Fairlife Core Power Protein, work hard, recover harder. Brent Atkinson with Wycard Realtors, the Realty Group, and by Sutton Pools. Now, as soon as the clock hits 0 for the ball game, don't go do go somewhere. Usually say don't go anywhere. But tonight, the Fairlife Core Power Protein postgame report will not be on the YouTube broadcast. It will be on Instagram Live. So head over to our Instagram at 8Man Extreme. We'll talk to the winning coach, which at this point looks like Coach Kyle Collins. And of course, he'll pick a player for the Fairlife Core Power Player of the Game. We'll talk to both of them. So again, be sure to head over to our Instagram at 8Man Extreme. Instagram Live will have the Fairlife Core Power Protein postgame report. Spear set to kick it away. And a little pooch kick. Trying for the corner, and the ball will go out of bounds. So Cowboys will get the ball at the 45, attempting the Knights attempting the onside. And so they will rule that Freedom touched the ball at around the 35-yard line. So Cowboys will take over 1st and 10. Man in motion is Fletcher. Give to Fletcher to the right-hand side, looking for the edge. Has the edge, looking for the sideline. One man to beat. Still has space down the sideline and forced out of bounds at about the 10. What a big run for Fletcher on the jet sweep, reminiscent of the run by Lorio earlier.
That's good enough for the Freedom Cowboys.
And Fletcher, like I said, looked for the edge, got it. Next goal was the sideline. Was able to get quite a bit of yardage down the sideline before he was forced out of bounds by the Knights inside the 10. It'll bring up a 1st and goal for the Cowboys.
Cowboys set to take 1st and goal from their own 10-yard line.
Johnson with the keeper up the middle. Hit the first Knights defender, and he will not give much. They'll drop him inside the 5. Looks like they might spot it around the 4. They'll call it a gain of 6. It'll bring up a 2nd and goal. Of course, we were off last Saturday night, but we're not off tomorrow night. We'll be in Spartanburg, South Carolina. It's the Cary Christian Knights out of Cary, North Carolina, taking on the Greenville Hurricanes. Kickoff at 6:30 Central. And we'll get a heat timeout, as they do here in high school football in Alabama. And then, of course, you won't want to miss Extreme Talk this Sunday, 4 p.m., right here on our YouTube channel. We'll recap all the action from this weekend, preview all the games coming up next weekend, talk to a couple coaches, talk some 8-man football. Be good stuff. That's Extreme Talk presented by Complete, Sunday at 4 p.m. Central, right here on our YouTube channel. I want to give a big shout out to all 21 of you watching. Of course, ton of games happening across the state and across the South in 8-man football. And there's one place that you can get all of those scores, of course. It's the National High School Tournament 8-man football Facebook page. As the final scores roll in from the night, they'll have all of those scores. A couple games that happened last night. Cornerstone Family 49, Maranatha nothing. Fort Wayne Crusaders 60, Washington All Saints nothing. And Tuscaloosa Christian from right down the road, big win over Meadowview Christian, 50-0. Snap, throw. They'll say he caught it.
Jensen MacArthur's pass.
MacArthur with the pass.
Gain of 2 on the play. 3rd down and goal.
MacArthur. Throw. Oh, it's so close. They'll give him the benefit of the doubt, though. Under 5 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Cowboys lead the Knights 32-13. It's 1st and goal. Johnson carry into the end zone.
Oliver Johnson.
Touchdown, Knights.
Cowboys, touchdown.
Oliver Johnson powers his way in. Knights tack another 6 onto the board. Freedom making a big statement tonight. Of course, series tied at 4-all. This is the rubber match, and Freedom's going to take it. Freedom, 2 wins over Ezekiel Academy last season, 1 during the regular season and 1 during the semifinal round of the NHSA tournament down in Panama City Beach, Florida. MacArthur is in the shotgun for the 2-point conversion. Takes the snap, looking, fires, incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt is no good.
Pass intended for Will O'Neal is incomplete. Two-point conversion is no good.
So 2-point conversion attempt is no good. I mentioned the 3 of the games that happened last night. One other game that I completely neglected to mention on Sunday's episode of Extreme Talk presented by Complete. Tennessee School for the Deaf. Last week, 38-6 loss on the road to Alabama School for the Deaf. But last night, at home, big 44-36 win over South Carolina School for the Deaf and Blind, the Hornets. So Vikings sitting at 1-1, and they are off until the 17th.
Jensen MacArthur set to kick off for your
where they'll
Cowboys.
Take on Alabama School for the Deaf once again, and we'll be there. It'll be the second game of a doubleheader that Friday night. Will be in Meridian, Mississippi. Hillcrest Christian at Russell Christian. Cowboys set to kick off. Davis back deep to return. Of course, when the clock hits zeros, don't go anywhere. Well, do go somewhere. Head over to our Instagram. We'll have the Fairlife Core Power Protein post-game report on our Instagram Live at 8-Minute Extreme. We'll talk to the winning coach, which looks like it might be Coach Kyle Collins. Right now, though, the kickoff down. Davis touched the ball and went to a knee, and the official will rule it down at the 17-yard line.
Ezekiel Knight set to take over on their own 17-yard line. First down and 10.
It'll be 1st and 10. Well, it's a night of broadcasting blowouts. Of course, a couple other games that you could watch tonight. You've got Grace Baptist at Franklin Christian in the second quarter. Second or third quarter? Second quarter. It's currently Franklin Christian 56, Grace Baptist 14. Falcons with a big lead. They will stay unbeaten at 3-0. And one of the other games being broadcast tonight down in Camp Hill, it's Evangel Christian against Southern Prep, and that game is final. Evangel Christian 41, Southern Prep nothing. Evangel Christian moves to 4-0, 3 straight shutouts,
Second down and 4 remaining.
and the Lightning continue to roll. Hypothetically they will continue sitting on top of the NHSA rankings. Shelton takes the snap. Give to Spells. Hard run up the middle. Good gain. And it'll bring up a 3rd down and 1.
Gain of 4.
Ball spotted at the 30-yard line.
Make some noise, Cowboys fans. It's another 3rd down.
Ezekiel with 2 big scoring plays. And in the first half, they were hanging in there. They had a big 13-point swing where Freedom made a goal line stand. They actually made 3 straight goal line stands. but it was 14-7. Ezekiel unable to score. Freedom scored on the next play. Now here's the keeper by Shelton. Up the middle, and it'll be a first down. 14-7.
Shelton on the carry.
Ezekiel had a chance to tie or take the lead. Maybe be down by one. Instead, Freedom got the stop, scored on the next play. It took a 27 lead and have not looked back since. Two minutes to go here in the third quarter. Shelton give to Davis. Hard run up the middle.
Brandon Davis on the carry. Gain of 4 on the play. 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Bring up a 2nd down and 6. Man in motion, Shelton. Ball's on the ground, but the intended ball carrier will fall on it. It's going to be number 20.
Shelton's pass intended for Preston Collier.
Preston Collier.
Make some noise.
Bad exchange there, and the Knights, though, able to get back on the ball. It's 3rd and 7. Shelton takes the snap. Play fake. Looking. Fires deep. Incomplete.
Shelton's pass intended for Preston Collier is incomplete.
Looking deep for Collier.
Brings up 4th down.
And I'll bring up a 4th down for the Knights.
Rise up, Cowboys fans. It's 4th down.
James Shannon here at McGuckin Park outside Huntsville, Alabama. An ACSC versus SEC matchup. Shelton looks deep. Pass is incomplete. And no flags. It'll be a turnover on downs. Pass intended for Baker. And so Freedom will take over. Looks like inside the Knights 40-yard line, maybe out the 45.
Cowboys to take over on the Knights 35-yard line.
And that'll do it for the third quarter.
Into the third quarter, your score, Ezekiel 13, your Freedom Cowboys 38.
Your score. Now officials will set the clock to 8 minutes, but that'll do it for the third quarter. Freedom Cowboys 38, Ezekiel Academy 13. This is the Goolesby and Young Extreme Game of the Week. Right here on 8-Man Extreme, we're presented by Jason Goolesby and J.D. Young of Blackwell Realty. They bring knowledge, passion, excellence, and experience to the table when it comes to real estate. With millions in sales this year already, the two would love the opportunity to put their skills to work for all of Middle Tennessee. Yes, you can buy, yes, you can sell, and yes, they can help. You can reach Jason Goolesby at 615-784-8687 and J.D. Young at 1-1, 2-1. Back to the action here in the fourth quarter.
First down and 10, Freedom Cowboys.
Cowboys with a 1st and 10. Ball spotted inside the 40. Give up the middle. A good hard run there. See if we can get a number.
Channel on the carry.
Channel on the carry.
Gain of 6 on the play.
And it'll bring up a 2nd and 4.
Coming up.
Freedom Cowboys coming out of the SEEC SEEK, the Southeastern Extreme Conference. Ezekiel Academy coming out of the ACSC, the Alabama Christian Sports Conference. Ezekiel, the defending 2-time state or conference champions, rather. Both of these teams having faced Evangel Christian in the last 2 NHSA National Championship games, and both of them came up short. 4-time defending national champions, Lightning, now sitting at 4-0 on the year. Cowboys were sitting at number 2 on the NHSA rankings. They will presumably stay there. There's a carry by number 44.
Alex Brown on the carry, gain of 6 on the play. That's good enough for Freedom Cowboys, first down.
Brown on the carry, good hard run, and it'll bring up a Freedom first down. Clock continues to run. Right now, Cowboys have Henry Cooper, the junior, in getting some work at quarterback. Now a bad snap. Cooper having to go back for it. Picks it up, tries to make something of it, and he'll get dropped for a big loss.
Henry Cooper tackled behind the line for a loss. Brings up 2nd down and 19.
So to bring up a 2nd down and 19 for the Cowboys. Give up the middle and nothing doing. Big stop for the Knights. It'll bring up a 3rd down. Coming up on 5 minutes remaining in the ball game. As soon as the clock hits zeros, head over to our Instagram at 8Man Extreme. We'll have the Fairlife Core Power Protein post-game report there on our Instagram Live. We'll talk to Coach Kyle Collins and whoever he decides for the Fairlife Core Power Player of the Game. We'll talk to them as well.
Alex Brown on the carry.
Brown with the carry, gain of 4. It'll bring up a 4th down. Now coming up on 4 minutes, just under 4.5 minutes to go here in the ball game. We'll get an official's timeout. It'll be heat timeout. We'll step aside. This is the Goolesby and Young Extreme Game of the Week right here on 8Man Extreme.
Timeout.
back here in the fourth quarter. And we do have a final from Mount Juliet. Tennessee Heat 40, Franklin Classical nothing. Deep pass, hauled in by number, looks like Will O'Neal.
Pass is completed to Josiah Hull.
Correction, Josiah Hull.
That's good enough for Freedom Cowboys. First down.
And it is not in the end zone, but it is a big completion right there. Hull, the big catch.
First and goal for the Freedom Cowboys from the Ezekiel Knights 3-yard line.
Ball will be carried just short of the goal line.
Handoff goes to Cale Carpenter.
Coming up on 3 minutes to
No
go.
gain on play. Second down and goal coming up.
A great shot of the trees on the far side of the field. Really looking beautiful this time of year. A little bit of wind coming through McGuckin Park here outside Huntsville, Alabama. Beautiful atmosphere. Can't beat it. Great turnout for the Cowboys. Got a real home field advantage here. Cowboys looking to make it into the end zone. And they'll say he got stopped.
Cale Carpenter on
With
the
just a
carry.
touchdown, Cowboys would make this a 29-point game.
Ezekiel Knights 1-yard line.
2-point conversion attempt. Make it a 31-point game. Big, big win for Freedom Cowboys for the SEEC. As Cowboys look to continue the success they've had. Man in motion for the Cowboys. Snap and stop. Ball was being carried by number 11, Henry Cooper, with the keeper.
Fourth down and goal coming up from the Ezekiel Knights 9-yard line.
So clock will continue to run. Now under 2 minutes. Cowboys will try to punch it in one more time. As the clock is now under a minute and a half. They're taking it all the way down. Cooper takes the snap, rolls right, looking, and he'll get dragged down. Loss of yardage on the play.
Tackle behind the line of scrimmage. That results in a turnover on downs. Ezekiel
And it'll be a turnover on downs. Knights will take over
19-yard line.
with just over a minute to go. Like I said, as soon as the clock hits zeros, head over to our Instagram live. Head over to our Instagram at 8Man Extreme. We'll have the Fairlife Core Power Protein post-game report. Knights with just over a minute. Well, now a minute. Clock will continue to run now that Knights have taken the field. They should have to run just one play to wrap this up. Ball will be carried. It'll be a loss of yardage. Well, they'll rule him down.
Andrew White on the carry. Tackle made by Colton Taylor. Brings up a second down and 12.
And Ezekiel will have to run one more play to put a bow on this. But the Cowboys will get a big 38-13 win over the Knights. They will take the rubber match in the series. Cowboys will move to 3-0. Knights will move to 1-2. Ball carried here, looking for the edge and the sideline. He'll be forced out of bounds, and that'll do it. Freedom Cowboys 38, Ezekiel Knights 13.
Freedom Cowboys.
Make sure you head over to our Instagram at 8Man Extreme. We'll have the Fairlife Core Power Protein post-game report. We'll talk to Coach Kyle Collins and whoever he chooses as the Fairlife Core Power player of the game. For James Shannon and James Shannon, I want to thank you so much for catching the Goolesby and Young Extreme Game of the Week right here on 8Man Extreme.